channel. If you're new here, my name is Anne, and today we're gonna talk about the new Victoria's Secret Pink Spring Scents. So they actually released two collections for spring. The first one, it is called Garden Party. So it looks like this. It's these three scents right here. They came out with 3 different scents, and they also have coordinating lotions. And then they also came out with this one. There are also 3 scents in this collection, and it's called Tropic of Pink. So we're gonna talk about them in a little bit. Let's get started with the Garden Party. So I really like the packaging of this collection. I feel like it is very fun, spring slash summer, super pretty packaging. So let us get started with Cotton Poppy. So Cotton Poppy, it is really nice. So if you're familiar with poppy, like it's the flower that they put on, like the royal family, they put that red flower on the pocket of their tuxedo or of their suit and stuff. So it's this red poppy right there. So I think that's the flower that they use to create this scent. So the scent notes that says in the back, clean cotton and red poppies. So I noticed that between Victoria's Secret and Victoria's Secret Pink, they don't really have a lot of description on their fragrances, and they barely tell you what notes it is. So you really have to test it out in store to see if you like them, because you can't really go by just blind buying the item, because online it's not very descriptive. But that's what I'm here for, and I want to help you out. Pick what fragrance you think works best for you. So this one, I love the packaging. I feel like they're always very good when it comes to packaging, and the color is really nice. So this fragrance, it says it's clean cotton and red poppies. So I definitely smell like a crisp linen kind of a cleanliness. But you know what this one reminds me so much of? From the get-go, it reminds me so much of Versace Bright Crystal. So if you are familiar with the smell of Versace Bright Crystal, this one smells just like it. It could be actually like a dupe for Versace Bright Crystal. They will probably differ in terms of like longevity, because Versace Bright Crystal, it's super long lasting on my skin. So it's definitely like straight up Versace Bright Crystal. So if you're not familiar with Versace Bright Crystal, it is very sharp citrus. It is fresh. It is like very mellowed florals in it. It is not a strong floral. It is more of crisp freshness and citrusiness. So I'm not sure what poppy smells like, but this one is spot on Versace Bright Crystal. It is such an expensive smelling body mist, and I swear, I feel like they literally are trying to dupe Versace Bright Crystal in this fragrance. So I really like this one. Nothing much is unique in this one, just because it smells like Bright Crystal. But if you are not familiar with Bright Crystal, you will still like this one, because it is like a linen crisp scent, citrusy, not a very floral scent. It's basically your everyday clean scent. It is beautiful and perfumey, kind of a clean scent. So I think you will like this if you like perfumey clean scents. Like I think I can compare this one with Bath and Body Works Gingham, in a sense that Bath and Body Works gingham. It's a clean scent, but it also is like an expensive perfume. So that's what this one gives, and I really, really like that about it. But like I said, nothing much is unique about that because it does smell like bright crystal. So moving on, we have Pink Berry. Now, Pink Berry, I thought this is gonna be my favorite from the get-go because the notes that says here it's sweet berries and pink sugar, and I really, really love the packaging. Like, packaging wise, I'm sold. I would pick this up immediately just based off of the packaging. However, this one did not really impress me so much, and the reason is because, so it has a really weird scent to me. It has a really, like, to me, I feel like it's an acquired scent. You will think it's a gourmand or a really, really sweet fragrance from the notes, because sweet berries, pink sugar, you'll think it's like a nice sugary scent. But to me, it smells like a watered down pink berry clouds mixed with open air from Bath and Body Works. So if you're familiar with those two different scents, and if you do like those two different scents, then you will like this one. So if you mix pink berry clouds and open air, it's so airy. That's what I can smell here. It's a very airy fragrance. And it lacks the sweetness that I'm looking for. I think if they named it something else, it would be more appropriate to not name it a berry, because I really don't smell a lot of berries in this one. But I smell, like, literally a mixture of Bath and Body Works pink berry clouds and open air. So it's like that freshness, but also it's like very dull kind of sweetness. It is lacking, in my opinion. To me, it lacks a certain element. I really can't tell. I can't pinpoint which one it is, but I'm so unimpressed by this one. And you know, another scent that it reminds me of, if you're familiar of Romantic Wish from Victoria's Secret, I love Romantic Wish. Romantic Wish was my signature scent when I was in college, but this one is like a watered down version of Romantic Wish. So, and I never thought that watering down those specific scents will make them less attractive to me, but they are. So I feel like the only way that I can really pull this off, for me to actually truly enjoy it, is if I actually mix this with like a really sweet scent. Let's say Aquilina Pink Sugar. I think this one will really mix well too with Love Cotton Candy Champagne from Bath and Body Works. So this one needs some work. So if you're gonna wear, in my opinion, if you're gonna wear this one, you have to add something else to it, not unless you are liking this scent on its own. If Pink Berry Clouds is too strong for you, if Pink Berry Clouds is too tangy to your taste, and if you don't like a sugar high kind of a scent, then you will like this one, because it is a mellowed down sugar scent. It's like 50% less sweet than Pink Berry Clouds. Or it's just like, you know, the feeling like when you drank like straight up Coke and you know that it's real sugar, versus when you drank like a Diet Coke. That's what this is for me. This is the Diet Coke for me. So it is lacking real sweetness. But if that's your vibe and you're not a fan of super sugary scents and you just want like literally like a dash of sweetness, then you will like this one. The next that I'm going to talk about is Bright Mimosa. Now, this is a pretty packaging. Love the packaging of everything in this line. I am super in love with. I think they do a really good job at the packaging. So Bright Mimosa, it its notes are sunshine amber and fizzy tangerine. This is such a beautiful scent. It is so juicy. So juicy. It is sweet. It is warm. So this one, it literally smells like fresh cut up tangerine. Like it's like cut up fruit, but add like sugar to it. Like I imagine like tangerine. If you're familiar with like tanghulu, which is like the fruit, and then you cover it in sugar, like you dip it in liquid sugar, like that's what I'm getting from this one. It's like a really bright, not bubbly, but bright and warm. It's an uplifting fragrance. Like I feel like for me, I would love to wear this one for when I want to brighten up my day, just to make me feel more happy. It's such a fun fragrance. Like I think this is gonna be a really good summer scent. So juicy and so beautiful. Now the amber in this one, it is a warm amber, but it is a white yet bright amber, so it adds like just a perfect hint of sweetness. It is so beautiful. Like I think they did a really good job on this one. And if you like tangerine scents, if you like citrus scents that are not super sharp or almost bitter in terms of sweet, in terms of the citrusness of it, then you will like this one, because there's no tangy notes in it whatsoever. It is just bright, it is just cheery, and it is so juicy. I love it. So out of the three, I would say that my top one is the bright mimosa. Love this one so much. And then the second will be cotton poppy, and then the third one will be pink berry. And I feel like the bright mimosa, actually, they named it really well because it's very bright. I can see why they named it mimosa, because of the orange in it. Beautiful, beautiful scent. Now let's move on to the next collection, which is called Tropic of Pink. And this one is giving me summer vibes, like tropical oasis, like tropical vacation kind of vibes. I really, really like the theme of this one. It screams summer to me for sure. Like the packaging alone looks really, really beautiful. So let us get started with, oh, by the way, before I get started with reviewing them, I have here the old packaging of Bronze Coconut. I did not pick up the new packaging of Bronze Coconut because it is just repackaged in this collection. So I will show you right here. I will put a clip right here with what this one looks like right now. So this one is just repackaged, so it is the same scent as last year's, and I'm gonna review last year's scent because it's the same as the one from this collection. So let us get started with Beach Nectar. Now Beach Nectar, it is such a beautiful scent. Now this one, the notes of this are salty papaya and pink guava. Let us take a moment though to look at the packaging, because I think they did amazing on the packaging. This is such a beautiful packaging. Although it kind of reminds me of last year's packaging with Bath and Body Works. Like they have like the fruits in the front. If you know what I mean, let me know in the comments below. It does remind me a little bit, but this one is a prettier version of that one for sure. So this one, it says salty papaya and pink guava. So this one, upon first smell, okay, this one upon first smell, you will think that it is like a sharp fruity note in the first spritz. Like on the opening of it, it's like a really sharp fruit scent that it's like bubbly almost. However, as you let it dry down, you can notice that it's turning more into papaya. So if you know, so if you know the way that papaya smells like the actual fruit, to me it doesn't smell good. I'm just not a fan of papaya as like for eating it. I don't really like it. The scent of papaya though, when they make it like in soaps or something, I do really, really like papaya because like I know that they make papaya scents in an artificial way. Like they create, I don't know, some kind of concoction to make it smell like papaya. I feel like that's how they make it, because I like papaya as a scent, but I don't really like it as a taste. So for this one, it says salty papaya. So I actually totally get that, because it smells like, you know, if the papaya is candied, like if you dried it in sugar, kind of like how you would like a dried mango, but let's say it's a dried papaya or a candied papaya. That's what this smells like to me. And add a little bit of, you know, like the smell of the ocean, like, or more like the taste of the ocean. Like if you add a little bit of ocean water to a candied papaya drink, like that's what this one would smell like. The guava is, it's just a hint of guava. It's just a hint of guava. So if you're familiar with hibiscus or hibiscus paradise, if you know hibiscus paradise, they have somewhat a little bit of similarity. They're not super similar because this one doesn't have hibiscus, but they have kind of like the same profile almost. They have the same DNA of a fragrance, in my opinion, except this one I actually really like better. So if you like hibiscus paradise, you will really like this one just because of the candied papaya scent in it. It's super nice, and this is like really good like on a pool day, on a beach day. It is really something that reminds me of summer. If you are familiar with the way papaya soaps smell, because I used to use them when I was younger, they're the bright orange soaps. This is more of an Asian thing really, or a Filipino thing, but if you know the papaya soap scent, that's what this one smells like, except better. You know what I mean? I really do enjoy that one. So moving along with the beach coconut, like I said, this is just repackaged. So this one, it is actually like a warm coconut scent. There's nothing really special about this one in my opinion, just because it smells like a lot of other different coconut scents. It actually smells like it says, you know, toasted coconut. It smells like a straight up like a coconut beachy scent. And there's nothing much to say about this one. I do like it. If you have other coconut scents in your collection, this is not really gonna create an impactful difference in your collection, but if you do like coconut, then you will like this one. It's just a true coconut. I sprayed it in my arm, like a true coconut summer scent. It doesn't have any other notes in this one. It does have a little bit, I can kind of see a little bit of amber in it. I can kind of feel just a hint of amber, probably a little hint of sandalwood in the dry down, but it's not really strong of a sandalwood or anything like that. So it's just like a basic, it's like your basic coconut scent, but it is beautiful nonetheless. If you really like coconut scents, you will like this one. So let us move on to the Tropic Vanilla. Tropic Vanilla is on another level when it comes to packaging, just because I like the gradient of colors. It's just super like ombre and everything, super pretty. So this one, it has coconut flower as one of the notes and chilled vanilla. So this one is really weird to me because I really like this, don't get me wrong. It is really weird to me because it smells like a fresh vanilla, yet like vanilla that's not super creamy. There's a hint of creaminess in it. There's also a hint of coconut milk that I'm getting from this one, but it's not very creamy. It's more of like a fresh vanilla scent. It also is mixed with a little bit of, you know, like when the grass is freshly cut. Like, it's literally a mix of those two. So freshly cut grass and vanilla. It's very unique. I really, really like this. I do enjoy it. Now, it has coconut flower. I'm not 100% sure what coconut flower smells like. This one doesn't have the coconut fruit scent. It's more of the coconut milk. Like, a really, really hint, like, small hint of it, that it, like, it merges very well with the vanilla. So if you smell it and your nose is not super sensitive to smells, you will not even see a differentiation between the two of them. So it's like literally coconut milk with a little bit of vanilla extract, mix it together. That's what this is, plus the freshly cut grass. I know that's like a weird explanation, but this is good, you guys. This is really good. I love this one. So actually, my top one in this collection is, I'm torn between these two. Top one is Tropic Vanilla. I was like, which one's my top one? But I like this one for the uniqueness. And then my second favorite is the Beach Nectar. And then my top three is the Bronze Coconut. Definitely, if you're looking into what you want to get from this collection, overall, this one for sure, Tropic Vanilla. There's something special about this. She's the star of this collection. And also Bright Mimosa. She's the star of this collection. Although one thing to note about Bright Mimosa, I feel like you can find something just like this one in another brand. That's all that I can say. There's not much uniqueness in there, but it's really, really a beautiful set compared to everything else that I showed you guys today. Really, really like Tropic Vanilla. Before I end this video, you guys, I just want to share with you a little story about my life. And so before, like maybe like 10 years ago or so, I was really at a point in my life that I wasn't really happy. Like, I was struggling with a lot of different things, you know, with school, with my career. I just don't know where my calling was. And I was happy, like, from the outside, but honestly, like, on the inside, I was like struggling. And it was a really tough time for me to figure out what I wanted to do and what I can do to just help get me to another level. And I did everything that I can, you know, worked overly hard, studied again. I did all of that. But in the real change in my life started when I started getting to know God. And I know that's such like a vague sentence, you know, getting to know God, but it started by looking into like God's word, reading the Bible. It really helped me out a lot, and it made me learn more about my journey. And I just encourage you to, if you're at that point where you're a little bit confused, you're a little bit lost, you're a little bit unhappy, that you feel like you're so overwhelmed and clouded by different emotions. If you want clarity on your life, just go online, look for Psalms 91, and trust me, it's going to open doors for you. I'm going to actually put the Psalm 91 on the description so you guys can read it, but that's one of my favorites. I feel like it really saved my life, and it changed the way that I look at things. So I just want to share with you guys these things, and I want to be more personal with you guys, because I don't see my channel as a way of me to just, I just want to talk about fragrances, but also I just want to touch somebody's life and help make it better. Is that I know it might sound weird to some of you, why do I want to do that, but that's really what I want my channel to be. I want my channel to be a place that you go to learn something about fragrances, but also to learn something about your spirituality, because that's very important. You know, it's not just about like looking good, smelling good. It's also about feeling good on the inside. And I know that as someone out there might need to hear this one, and like I said in the past video, I'm gonna be here for you guys. You can talk to me, you can let me know what you think, just comment below. I'm really, really grateful for everything, that all the love and all the support that you've been giving me. It means so much to me, and I'm so grateful that we're in this YouTube journey together. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, like this video. I will see you guys again on the next video, and I'm so excited to talk to you soon. Bye.